So I've been playing The Flame and the Flood for a little while now. I've started a new game here. I'm finally starting to feel confident that I understand the game, that I get the gameplay. It's pretty methodical. When I first played, I went a little crazy and got myself killed quickly. Kept dying all along the river. And in the normal traveler mode, that's okay. It'll respawn you at your last save point and you can try again, but that becomes progressively more difficult because every time the game saves you're in a worse and worse condition, and then eventually you get to a point where you can't resume because you're in such bad shape. So now I get it. I kinda understand. I'll try and explain what I'm doing as I go. I'm gonna use this fire, pick up the charcoal here. It's always a useful tool for making water filters. I'm not going to read all the survival info, but I'll tell you how it works. This is a sapling. I'll pick that up. I scared a crow away. Pick up a feather for later in the game. Those are actually very useful for making arrows. One thing I didn't know originally is that you can move items to your dog's backpack. I like to keep the feathers there since I won't be using them early on. Cattails are very important. Pick those up everywhere you go. Always scare the birds away because they attract all the different predators. And they drop feathers. Water info says don't drink polluted water. That's a pretty good drop for the first section. I got a lot of good stuff already. So one thing I started doing is I stopped worrying about the cattails early on. You come across those pretty frequently, so I just started making useful things from them immediately. Saplings I sort of hold on to until the circumstance calls for it. So I've already made some braided cord. Now I'm going to make some tinder, and that way I can always have a campfire. Or I can at least relight existing campfires. Can't make one just yet. I'll need a piece of flint and a knife. See if anybody left anything. Nope, haven't completed any quests. So now I have a new quest. That's what these caches are for, is for picking up quests. And that's right here. My first one, the one that you start out with, is a radio signal, and then basic tools. So first thing they want me to do is to craft a stone knife and a stone hammer, and then I'll be able to receive a campfire at the next cache. So anytime I stop and find a cache, I'll be able to, as long as I've made those two tools, I'll be able to pick up that campfire. It's sort of like a quest reward system. So let's get on the river. Get my little doge on the river. Technically it's not my dog. It found me, gave me a backpack. Took the backpack off of another dead traveler. I must say, I absolutely love traveling on the peaceful river. When we hit rapids, it's pretty miserable and nerve-wracking. But here on the nice quiet river, it's a beautiful game. And I absolutely adore it. I'm always looking now for little caches to raid. They look like shopping carts or piles of wood, and they glow like a blue color when you get close. I didn't know about that before, but now I do. So I've been playing for a little while. When I first started, I only lived maybe a day, 2 days. Wasn't good. There's a cache. I didn't get close enough though, I went on the wrong side. Maybe this tractor will have something I can take. Nope. There's a shopping cart and some old tires. So there you go, you can see the loot took on there, and I got myself a second jar. That's really lucky. Can't get through there. I found if you exhaust yourself pulling on the ore, you tend to get hungry faster, thirsty faster. So here's our first bit of camps. Gotta figure out what order to do them in. Looks like we're gonna go for the farm first. Maybe find some flint. They're a good place to look for flint. The sad thing is I have to pass up the campsite, which is on the opposite side. In a lot of cases you have to make these choices. You have to decide, what do I need right now, and go to that side of the river. At first I kept going to the same types of places. I didn't realize that there was a distinct difference in the things that you were going to collect at each place. Campsites, of course, always have a campfire, but farms tend to have some food lying around, like corn, and usually flint. And here they have rabbits, so I can make a snare. There's usually these crates. Now I've already hit the early inventory management problems. Water filters I can move. Wood I don't need right away. Saplings I like to leave on me. Turn those reeds into braided cord and tinder. When I first started, I would make the gloves, insulated gloves and things like that out of the cattails, but that seems like a resource waste now that I know more about it. Also have to remember to start stashing things on my raft, like those boards. The wells are a good source of water. And then there's probably somewhere around here a water pump as well. At least sometimes there are. Not always. Wonder if I have enough to make a snare. Oh, I still need flint and a stone knife. Dandelions are useful for making tea and for eating. The tea is what you use if you get bitten by a snake. Very important. There we go, I got my piece of flint. Let's see if I can make that knife. Not yet. I think I need 2 pieces of flint to make the knife. Yep, 2 pieces of flint. This is actually a pretty slim pickings farm. Not the best find so far. I was hoping to have enough to make a knife by now. I'll just do one last check of the campsite and then I'll just go on to the next site. Really can't do much unless I find flint. I can't catch those rabbits. Corn is useful. I'll be able to eat that. Probably make some ash cakes. They don't spoil. Do a quick move of things that I don't need immediately to the raft. Freeze up Aesop's inventory. Alright, Aesop, let's get going again. Just stop off in the woods over here. I can probably get all the way across to that campsite too. We'll see. Depends on if the river pushes me farther down. Can fill my other jug. Nice. Learn to listen to Aesop. If he starts barking like crazy, I know I'm in trouble. There's a crow. Scare him off before he attracts a boar. Don't really have to worry too much about wolves early on. But boars will mess you up. They'll break your bones. A stitching kit is a lucky find. Usually don't find that till later. There we go, I got my knife. 2 pieces of flint. So now I can make a snare. My inventory is still full. After I get a couple of rabbits, I'll be able to increase my inventory. Box is empty, dog. It's a feather to pick up. No sign of rabbit holes here. What are you barking at? Sometimes he just likes to bark, I think. Not sure what he's barking at. Alright, let's make a campfire. If I can. I don't know if I can anymore. Maybe not. Don't see it. Oh, I used my flint, so I can't. You know what I'll do though? I'll take a quick nap here. 2 hours, 25% of my health, or my fatigue will come back. That'll be nice. There we are. It's daytime. I've got full water. My inventory is already looking pretty good. Got a snare. Got some rags so I can make a splint if I need to. If I get hurt. Found some jerky. I'll go ahead and eat that now. That'll keep me healthy. Time to go, Aesop. Let's go. So here we are, day 2. Let's see if I can push myself across. Might hit the rocks here. I've missed it. That's too bad. It's only 2 sites this time. There's something to loot. Now I don't think the difficulty of the river is random, but I do think the river itself, the layout, is generated because so quite a few times where it wasn't the same, or at least it's different enough that I don't recognize it. What do I need here? I don't have a hammer. Could use some bandages and stuff like that, so I'm gonna head on over to the church. So a lot of times you find the items for stitching around the churches. That's some pretty gross water right there. Oh good, we got rabbits. And it's daytime, so I'll be able to catch them. Just gotta craft myself one more snare, I think. That'll be my first upgrade. Hopefully we don't get a storm when I have both my snares out. It's already getting pretty late. Oh, a boar. I didn't even see him there. That's a problem. He'll go back. Oh, but he broke my snare. Darn. That's one problem with the boars, is they can break your snares. Gonna move my trap here. So I'm running out of time. I'm gonna have to work around that boar. So I don't have anything. Oh, the bunnies would be done. He's already onto me. Maybe I'll get that one over there. At the top. Doesn't seem interested in my snare at all. That's poison ivy right there. That red stuff. And now it's dark. Gotta collect my trap though, so I don't lose. There we go. So I've picked it up now. Try again in the morning. I was just getting into the night. I didn't realize that. Oh, that boar is absolutely impossible. See, I know if I can get him to charge me over here, then I'll be far enough away that I can grab these mulberries. And I can scare him. My inventory's full though, that's the problem. If he hits me, he'll break my bones. And I don't have anything to make a splint. Inventory is always full. That's the biggest problem. Always full. Make some more cord, I suppose. I'm going to get a rabbit this time in the morning. I don't think I have enough saplings to make a snare for that boar though, do I? What am I missing? I have enough braided cord, I just need 2 more saplings. I don't see any saplings over there though. Come on. Yep, charge. There he goes. So now get out of his way. Trumpet. I'm in trouble now. That scared him. Now I gotta get out of his territory. Is he giving up on me? Yeah. So I think I cleared that area out now. There's nothing left for me to get there. I really wouldn't mind having those rabbits. But the risk is high. Can always go to the next area. I'll just eat these mulberries. ever get a piece of meat, I'll be in good shape. Let's go, Aesop. On to the next one. So the fishing place, that's a good place to get... Huh, is the water actually pushing me back here? Oh, it pushed me away. There we go. This is a good place to get sewing kits, because I'll find some fishing line and some hooks. Hopefully. It's also a good place to find mulberries and saplings, which I need. So I don't want to get caught without a spear trap again. Some wild garlic and some mulberries. Those are always good to eat. No point in hanging on to it. You can just eat it. There we go, some hooks. It's usually 2 boxes, so not a great spot here. And an empty house. So that's just a quick stop. There's a place I can work on my raft. Already found some hardware. So that'll be good. Maybe increase its storage. I haven't hit anything. So let's see, I can make nothing yet. I don't know that I can make raft hardware yet. I can make a raft frame. What do I need to make hardware? Nuts and bolts and a stone hammer. What do I need to make a stone hammer? Flint. And I don't have any. So not much of a visit. That happened to me last time too. I didn't have a hammer. Hey Hector, how are you today? Good to have you on. I'm doing good. I'm enjoying day 3 traveling on the river here. A little bit of a mess here on the river. So far I've managed to avoid running aground. Need to get to that campsite so I can cook. Oh, I'm streaming. Oh, shoot. Streaming directly from the. Oh man, that was a mess. I need to watch where I'm driving. But I'm streaming straight from the PlayStation 4 to YouTube. Ooh, get out of there. I don't need a wolf. Can't get that feather either, it's too far away. Some more saplings. That's good, I'll be able to make some more traps. Shoot, bird. See, I used to not worry about the crows. And then I read that they actually can attract wolves. Oh, my inventory's full again, as always. It's the biggest problem I have, Hector. It's the inventory. I'm gonna cook that yucca, so I'll keep that. The aloe I can move to the raft. That's for curing ant bites. That's not something I need immediately. Don't have enough jars to make a permanent tea, so I'll move the sumac. Alright, it's time to make a fire. Or find the fire, right? Oh no, this is the woods. What was that? Aloe. That's good to have. I should be worried about snakes here, that's for sure. I don't know if I'm far enough up river yet, down river, to worry about snakes. I haven't made my hammer yet either. I don't have flint. So I can pick up another quest, but I can't pick up a reward yet. At least I don't think so. No, nothing to collect. A little bit behind me there, Aesop. Picked that up long ago. Let's see if we can get over to that camp. Perfect. And a campfire. That's great. Sometimes the river works with you. Watch it rain as soon as I get to the fire. Should be John Boar's quilt, I believe. The quilt of Big John Boar. Kept his own counsel, had his own opinions about things. The more facts presented proved contrary, the more he'd dig in deeper. That's what they want you to think, he'd fuss. Never rightly could say who they were supposed to be, but stayed put just the same. Alright, so those are ant mounds. I don't want to walk on those. Made that mistake before. There's a campfire. And a house to loot. Empty. Let's get cooking. Can I move to Aesop here? Alright, now I have room to cook. So I can make ash cake, and both of these, the cooked yucca and the ash cake, are perfect because they don't spoil. They don't have as much nutritional value as some of the other foods, but the fact that they don't spoil is great. What else can I make here? Another spear trap, another snare. I like to have 2 snares. I already have a oh, did I not make a spear trap before? Oh, I forgot to. Oh well. Let's take a look around, Aesop. More lumber. Might as well eat those mulberries. They go bad. They're nice because they give you water and food. So I pretty much eat those as soon as I find them. There's some flint. Oh, I went through the ants. I gotta be more careful. Get back to my raft here. Do some more inventory management. Let's see now. Move 1 jar of water to the raft. And I can move the aloe to the raft. I like to keep the rags. So I'll move that sewing kit. Frees up a little bit of space because I can put the snare on Aesop. That's good. I always try to keep a couple of inventory slots open, but they fill up so fast in the early days on the river before you've been able to add an extra pouch to your bag. It just all fills up so quickly. You need that lumber to repair your raft. I definitely do now, because I hit so many things on the way here. It's such a mess. Oh, there are rabbits here. Excellent. I will set a snare. So let those guys come out. Got me a new rabbit, just like that. And I'll move the other snare from Aesop now to my bag so I can set it. I'd say that's a good spot right there. Where did Aesop go? Where'd you go, little Doge? It's kind of weird. Oh, snare sprung. So now I've got 2 rabbits. Need to clear space in my inventory to skin them. because I'll get 2 skins and 2 pieces of meat from the 2 rabbits. There we go. I can use a piece of tinder to relight this fire. So there's that. And now I can cook that meat. Wonder if there was anything else I need to do. Oh, I think I'm okay. Still can't make a hammer though. It's always a good idea to pick up the charcoal for a filter. There's Aesop, he came back to me. Oh, now I'm getting all wet. It's not too cold yet, so I'm not going to worry about that. What I am going to do is move this wood to the raft, and then I'm going to sew myself a pouch. Oh, I must have used my sewing kit for something. No, there it is. It's right there. Move that to my bag, and then I can use those 2 skins to make a pouch. And there I go. More inventory. Excellent. That's really good. Should probably eat to celebrate that. Well, with the storm and being wet and the fire being out, I should probably go sleep to get dry. Just 2 hours. There we go. Nice and dry and refreshed, not too hungry. Oop, going across the ants there again. Let's see if I can make a spear trap yet. What am I missing on a spear trap? So those are pretty important, especially when you start running into boars. Oh, it's just braided cord. That's easy, I can make braided cord. Well, if I had any cattails I could make braided cord. Do I not have any on the boat? Nope, no cattails, no braided cord. Time to move on, Aesop. Let's get going. There's a farm downriver. Let's go over there. So the lines in the river tell you which way it's flowing, and in most cases it'll tell you if the river is going to pull you away from something or towards it. What's up, Aesop? What do you see? I see more rabbits. Lots of rabbits. Ah, that's great. Get some extra water here. So wells are one use. You can only use them one time to either fill a jar or drink when you need it. Slim pickings on this farm. No cattails either. That's even worse. Could make another snare. I think if I do make another snare, I have plenty of saplings. I'll just need to come up with some more braid in order to make that other trap, the spear trap. So I think I will. I'll make another. Oh, I can make a hammer though. I should probably do that. That's one of my quests. There we go. And then I can still make that snare. One thing I should check is how to make a dead rabbit. There we go. Just need a live rabbit. I wonder if I should have made a box trap. Those might be reusable. Never tried. I could use another 25% here. So I'm just gonna sleep. And I'll put that snare out in the morning. Still a ways to the morning. That rabbit, for some reason, doesn't mind being out at night. He also doesn't mind me, which is good. Just gonna set up this snare right behind him. There you go, little rabbit. It's just for you. Apparently he doesn't belong there. Isn't really out. No. It's a wonder it hasn't crumbled to dust. It's been a long time since this swing brought joy to anyone. That's depressing. Well, I guess I could do some inventory management while I wait for the sun to come up. Though I guess I don't really need to do any. Come on, son. Need you to come up so I can catch rabbits. I think maybe build my trap right here between these two. Be a good place. They don't come out until the sun comes up though. I'll just have it ready. And if a storm comes, I'll remember to go pick it up. There's nothing here for me to pick up. I don't think there's anything for me to craft. Hey, Savjaz. What's going on, man? Geknip gang here. Playing a new game, and I'm honestly just waiting for the sun to come up on day 4. I guess that'll be day 5. Yeah, actually, I'll tell you what, Sav, this is a really challenging survival game. I rushed myself in the beginning, not doing things like waiting for the sun to come up, and it was pretty tragic. I was dead every 10 to 15 minutes. But I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. This was one of them. I haven't had a chance to put it up there yet. But I will after the broadcast. Once I get it to DVR, I'll put this on that playlist. I have one other video of this game. Come on, bunny. Walk into that trap. Oh yeah. Got me a bunny. Sweet. Can skin that rabbit now. Wish I had some more braided cord. There's tons of rabbits here. That'd be a whole lot better. Basic things you need to watch for. Starvation, of course. Hunger. Exhaustion. You have to watch for the temperature. You have to be properly clothed. Try to stay dry. Hypothermia sets in if you get too wet. You have to watch out for anthills, poison ivy. Then creature-wise, I've seen boars, which will break your limbs, and then you have to build splints for those. Wolves will give you lacerations, which you have to have bandages for, or a sewing kit to make sutures. Giant boars, which will break multiple bones. White wolves, which will give you multiple lacerations. There are rattlesnakes, which will poison you, and then you have to have dandelion tea to protect yourself from that. And I believe those are all of the hazards. Oh, and then there's drowning. If you destroy your raft, you drown. I've drowned quite a few times, actually. So I think I have an empty jar I can fill here. Try and slow down. Maybe not. So here it's about to get a little crazy on the river. So every once in a while, as long as you don't get exhausted, you can kick your raft with the rudder, right or left, and keep yourself off the rocks. But it's really easy to screw that up and go too far. I don't think I'm gonna make it to that campsite. Oh, I did. Good. The face icon is your general disposition, so if you have lacerations or broken bones, then you have a bloody face, and if you get exhausted, the eyes turn black, and it's just like a general deal. So she's looking a little rough there, because we're getting pretty hungry and thirsty and tired, and I'm wet, so I'm cold too. I'm actually not in very good health right now. Here we go. Cattails to make braided cord. So I'll be able to make some more traps. Gotta scare these crows away so they don't attract predators. Pick up the feathers. Is there another one here? Thought I heard another crow. If I sleep, I'll dry off, but it's daytime, so I should drip dry eventually. It's not too cold right now. Some more bunnies there. Oh, this fire will dry me off. Oh, gotta get that crow out of here. Yeah, I hope the music's not... I'm sure the music is copyrighted. I haven't been hit with a strike yet for that music. At least my first video wasn't, so hopefully they're not gonna hit me with it, but if they do, I'm more than happy to give up the revenue from it. So I'm really enjoying the game, so if they want to steal that revenue, they can have it. So far so good though. Let's get some braided cord going. So you can see now my wet has been cured because I'm sitting by the fire. Wow, I picked up a lot of cattails. That's good. Gonna have a full stack of braided cord now. So I've got one to go. Great. You know, I usually make a stack of 10 and then leave it at that. And there's my spear trap. So that'll take care of boars. Not giant boars, but regular ones. It'll take care of those. Tainted bait I can make to take care of wolves. It's sad because it uses up your meat, but that's the way it goes. And then I can cook some more meat for myself here. From the last rabbit I killed. And I should probably eat it. If I ever manage to make myself a steel knife before I die, I'll start making a bow and arrow. But right now all I have is my flint knife. Wonder how it's doing. It's doing alright. It's about 12% down, I think. You can pick up traps you set down as long as they haven't been sprung. If they've been sprung, then you don't get to reuse them. Although I'm wondering with the box trap if maybe I do get to reuse the box trap. I haven't tried yet because it takes a lot of resources to make the box trap. Another crow. Get out of there, crow. That's good. Some more flint. It's already starting to get dark here. Should probably make a new snare. If I can. No, I guess I can't. What am I missing for a snare? Saplings. I used all my saplings. Some sumac. Sumac you make tea to prevent you from dying of parasites from drinking tainted water or eating tainted meat. And question you're asking, you lose inventory if you die. No, it goes back to a previous save point. But the problem is you better hope you were in good condition the last time the game saved. Seems like it saves every time you get off your raft. Although there's also a survivalist mode where it's permadeath. So you get as far as you can get and then that's it. Let's see here, what do I not need on me? Don't need the rabbit hide. that on the raft. Sumac can go to the raft. Dandelion I can just eat. In pretty good shape here. I bet you I can... I already made the hammer. Alright, let's see, now it just turned night, so there's no rabbits. But it doesn't matter because I can't make a snare anyway. I don't have any saplings, so I'll just move on. I can still go one more segment before I need to sleep. Probably should go repair my raft. So I'll head off to the right side there. That's a shipyard slash raft repair place over there. Oh, might be too far. The river might pull me too far south to get there. Well, we'll see. No, it's not gonna let me. See, and there's an example. Sometimes the river's just not gonna let you do it. You gotta really plan ahead to get across those currents. I haven't seen any multiplayer mode. It's all single player, so co-op would be absolutely awesome. It's maybe something to ask the developers. Oh, there's a wolf. So this is... There we go. Throw that tainted bait out there. That's good. This is pretty early on to get a wolf hide. And Sav, man, you ask any questions you want. There's no such thing as an annoying question. Get out of there, Crow. It's my wolf. See, and so now I have some Devil's Trumpet. I can use that wolf meat to make another tainted bait. Somehow. Devil's Trumpet and raw meat. Where's the tainted bait? Oh, I gotta use cooked meat to make the bait. Hopefully this isn't a 3-wolf section. It's still pretty early in the game, but eventually you get surrounded by wolves and then it just gets really ugly really fast. Oh, there's a boar. And he doesn't like me. Oh, come on, really? Go home. You gonna stay there now? Really? See, that's a problem. What can I do here? Don't need that on me, and I don't need that on me. Put that trap out. Kill that boar. Be good to have that meat too. Just gotta figure out how to get him in it. Let's try something like that. No, I haven't. You have to make a steel knife before you can make a bow. So kind of this trap is my weapon. But the trick is finding a place where I can put it and get him in it. Now there's a storm coming, so there's no point in putting the trap out because the storm will destroy it. So it's back to foraging. Got a stitching kit. There's the boar. He's really mad now. I wasn't supposed to touch that. So you can kind of startle him a little if you swing your stick at him. It'll send him back a little bit. This is a bad storm. I'm gonna have to seek shelter. Yeah, the art and the graphics on this are really just so nice. Maybe 3 hours get us through this storm. The music's great, the sound is great, the art is great. Really enjoy this game. It's something fun to do when I'm not playing No Man's Sky. Alright, so let's see here. Oh. I heard him. I wonder if I can get him to run all the way over here. Like through there this time. You can see every time I lay the trap though, it weakens. So right now it's at 65%. Alright, come on. Where are you? Yeah, good pig. Come on. Right here. Come on. Come on. There we go. So just like that, got me some meat. But now my trap is gone. There's no fire here. Just some dandelions to pick. I should have filled my jar when it was raining. So gotta remember to do stuff like that. That yucca's not cooked yet. Gonna need a fire. Couple of dandelions hiding in here. And that's it. Time to move on. It's not a bad haul though. It's pretty early to find a wolf and a boar though. I'm starting to get a little worried. Wondering if the game is gonna really stick it to me here. Oh. Oh, I knew that was coming too. Shoot. My raft's really taking a beating. Let's go to the campsite. I need a fire. I don't really want to waste my flint to build one. No, the recipes you learn just as you find the right stuff. I said be. It's a good point, Ryan. I did say beating. How you doing, brother? Oh, good. I'll be able to make some penicillin if I find another one. Oh, no. Woo, that was close. Can't protect myself either. I don't have a trap. I think he's guarding the... Oh, man. My desk came in broken? Really? That's too bad. And a wolf. Jeez. Now I'm in trouble. This is definitely not a stop for me. Get back, wolf. Jeez. All I needed was a fire. Time to move on. I'll tell you what, man, this is a really cool game. I'm really enjoying it. As long as I can steer my boat. Let's see if I can get... There we go, I can get to the church. I'm gonna have to build my own fire, though. So I have a lot of cooking to do. Oh, it's all puddles here. Oh, here we go. I can build a fire right here. This is nice and dry. Unless I don't have what I need to make a fire. Apparently I don't. What am I missing? Tinder and old... I just need lumber. It's on the boat. Inventory management is the worst part of this game. Hands down. Let's see, what can I... Just eat... I'll eat this. And I'll take the lumber. But now I won't be able to craft the fire because I have no place in my inventory to put it. So... let's do that. So... yeah, it's simple to move things around, but it's constant. Sav, it's like... your inventory is always full. No matter how many pouches you craft, no matter what, it's always full. And I think you can only add like 3 pouches to your pack, which I think is, it just doubles your inventory, and then you can double the raft's inventory, and the dog's inventory can't be expanded at all. Alright, let's get cooking here. Can make cooked yucca. And I found... I can make 2 pieces of meat, so I'll be able to make another bait to kill another wolf. And then I found some mold, so I can make some penicillin. And I haven't seen any snakes, so I'll hold off on the dandelion tea. It's better to have water. I have enough saplings now, I can make a box trap. Let's see if I can reuse that or not. Can't reuse any other trap, but we'll see. It's pretty expensive compared to a snare, so there's got to be a reason for that. At least I hope there's a reason for that, otherwise I just wasted my resources. Inventory's full again. Alright, I guess I can pick up these dandelions. And then I still have a stack for saplings, so that's okay, I can pick that up. Let's see if there's any rabbit holes here. Oh, there is. What you see? More yucca. Inventory's full. Sorry, dog. It's almost daytime. Where do I have the alcohol? It's on the raft. Okay. Yeah, the gameplay and the concept is very simple. Whoa, that's okay. It's the first time I've ever found a pouch. Not sure why I can't. Oh, because my inventory's full. Alright. Eat the cooked yucca, of course. Take the pouch. Now, how do I use it? There we go. Oh, man, that's awesome. That's the first time I've ever found one. I didn't even know they could drop. Let's try this box trap. It's very elaborate. That's why it's all those sticks. Really? That quick? You're that stupid? Oh, and I can collect it. How long does it last? Oh, it's already at 15%, so you get 2 uses out of it. Can you repair it? Guess not. I'm gonna have to kill the rabbit. So you get a live rabbit. Yeah, the dog tells you when it sees stuff, but it doesn't really do much other than that. It barks to let you know something bad's gonna happen, which is good. I'm gonna catch that other rabbit. It'll bark and alert you to things that are there, but it doesn't help you. And it carries some stuff. So it's got its own backpack, and you can put 5 things in there. And anything that's on the dog you can use directly. Whereas with your raft, you have to go to the raft and transfer items to your bag before you can use them. Oh, heard my trap. Let's go see. Another rabbit. Trap used up. Okay. Wonder if there's a way to make a better box trap. I can deploy a live rabbit? How do you deploy a live rabbit? What does that mean? Deploy. Does it attract other rabbits? I can make another pouch now. If I have a sewing kit. I do. It's on the raft. Now it's nighttime. There's probably going to be a wolf in there. So there we go. 2 rabbit skins and a sewing kit. And now I have my inventory expanded to as big as it's going to get the entire game. I still have an extra rabbit skin, but no thread to make anything useful. Should probably fill my jugs, jars. Let's go see if a wolf showed up. I think I still have... Oh, I don't have any bait. Should probably make some. Just in case. No, I need sleep anyway, so we'll go with... Actually, while it's raining, I should drink that water. So I'm very thirsty. And then I can refill it. So that's one thing about the rain, even though it leads to hypothermia. Can save you from dying of thirst. This was a really good spot. Do I have anything to cook? I think I still have some uncooked yucca, right? Yeah, uncooked yucca, 2 pieces of raw meat. I haven't found any salt, so I can't preserve anything. I can't make jerky. So I guess I should make a fire. See, now, when I played before, my biggest mistake, what I would have done is I would have just moved on before I stopped and looked at my inventory to see if I had anything I needed to cook. So I was constantly ending up with really poor health at the next location. But now I'm sort of in the rhythm of it. Oh yeah, there's a timer on all the fresh stuff. So like the cooked yucca, there's no timer. The ash cakes, there's no timer. So those are things that I make and keep it in your inventory. The jerky, if you had salt to make jerky out of the meat, it has a diminished nutritional value, but it'll last. But things like cooked meat and fresh corn, the mulberries, fresh mulberries, things like that, they spoil. And if you eat them once they've spoiled, then you end up with some kind of parasite. And that'll show up here on your afflictions menu, and you'll have to find a way to cure it. And the afflictions list can get a lot longer than your inventory list. I've had some really bad days. So I pick up the charcoal here. It's another thing I used to forget to do, is pick up charcoal. And I guess I might as well eat a piece of meat. Actually, you know what I'll do is I'll eat the 1 piece. It's a lot though, it's more than I needed. And then I'll make another tainted bait if I have trumpet. I don't know if I have trumpet though. I guess I don't. No, I'm out of Devil's Trumpet. So I'll just have to hang on to that meat. Ah, see? I forgot I made this fire. So I've technically wasted resources there. Move the penicillin to the raft. It's good to have there. And then I can move the alcohol to my bag. And that'll let me craft a bandage. Because I'm getting farther down the river and eventually I'm gonna get hit by something that needs to be bandaged. I can make some more cord and some more kindling for tinder. Just make a full stack. I don't know if I had any tinder left, did I? No, I didn't. But I'll want to make a stack of that too. Oi, slow. Oh, they stack in 5. I thought they stacked at 10. Didn't know. And on down the river we go. Looks like it's gonna get crazy though. Oh. There's some calm water. I missed the loot there. It took me a while to realize that the black trees on the rim there, oh man, weren't gonna hurt me. That's only the rocks and the buildings and cars and everything. I really need to repair my raft in the worst way. It'd be a shame to get this far and then to drown. More saplings. Build a box trap. I can make that tainted meat now. Some more bandages. Be perfect if I found a sewing kit now. Don't need any water, do I? Nope. Especially not with all these mulberries. There we go. Found a hat. No, you can only repair your raft at a dock. There's a stitching kit, that's good. More rags, more alcohol, so I can make lots of bandages. The mistake I made once is I took all the rags and I had tons of alcohol and I turned all my rags into bandages. And then I got hit by a boar, which broke my leg, and I had no bandages to make a splint. And so then I started to die. Oh, there's a boar. Yeah, he's mad. Go away, boar. Go. It's not giving up. There he goes. So that's why the dog's been barking. Let's see what I have here. I think I can make a spear trap. Sure enough. Where should I set it? This is a good pinch point right here. Hey pig. Pig. Hey. Yeah, I'm right here. Wave my stick at you. Come on. There you go. I'll be able to make myself a nice pair of pants now. See if there's anything back here. A little wild garlic. I don't know if I needed a hat. I think I already had one. I did. It's the same. Make some rags. Move that to the dog. Got more dandelions than I know what to do with, so I'll consume that. Alright, back to the wild garlic. Think I got everything there. Do I have that sewing kit on me? I do. Let's make some clothes. Pants. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, it's on the raft. It's on the raft. Gotta go there. That's a rabbit hide. I think it's only 2 to make a pair of pants. Or not. Maybe it's 3. Nope, boar hide. Oh, I need 2 stitching kits. Well, that's garbage. I don't have 2 stitching kits. Well, that's good to know. Should definitely make some more bandages. A couple bandages. And a splint, maybe. I think I only have 1 splint. I should have 2. Had 1 pig hit me so hard it gave me 2 broken bones. Yeah, there are specific places for the different things that you find salve, so it's in the wilderness supplies are light, but it's a good place to find cattails, dandelions, branches, stuff like that. And then in the churches you'll find sewing kits and rags and sometimes alcohol. There are liquor stores in cities, and that's a good place. In the cars you'll find nuts and bolts and various pieces for fixing your raft, but then you'll also find, let me just put on a sleep here. but you also find bottles of alcohol. Then there's drugstores where you'll find penicillin already made. Still raining. That's the other thing. As you go farther down the river, the storms get longer and worse and colder. Campfires, there'll always be a lit campfire, and then basically some easy to grab food. Farms, you'll find lots of flint in boxes, and you'll find sometimes corn, almost always rabbits, some predators. Seems like whenever I find a city, it's just full of wolves or snakes. So that's usually pretty miserable. Let's see if I can get over there. I'm on the wrong side of the split. So this is a divided section of the river, it looks like. I'm not going to be able to get over to the raft repair place, which is where I kind of wanted to stop the video because I'm in such good shape. It's a really good place to save. Too far downstream to get there. I'll go to the camp instead. I think I can still make it over there. Come on, get over there. Ah, I didn't make it there either. So that's kind of what happens when you poorly plan. There's an old destroyed town. Oh man. I'm really getting a mess here. No, you can never go back. That's the only downside to the game. Well, I guess it's part of the gameplay, is you can never go backwards. Oh man, I'm gonna drown. This is horrible. So I'm one crash away from death now. And I was doing so well. And now I just saved my game. So where I am at right now, I don't know if you, maybe if you manage to craft a gas motor, you could go against the river, because I know there is that. Uh-oh, I stepped in some fire ants. So you can see now I have ant stings. Got some aloe somewhere, I thought. Yeah, it's on the raft. So that's an example of an ailment. That's a pretty minor one. Don't really worry too much about ants. You find aloe pretty regularly. You can use that on the poison ivy as well. Should probably eat that garlic. So yeah, so the depressing part now is as soon as I leave here, the very first thing that I hit on the river is going to kill me. And it's all because I was reckless. Oh good, I can make some jerky out of that meat that's gonna spoil. There we go. So that's it. I didn't really find much there. Usually you find a sewing kit or enough string to make a sewing kit. But I only found hooks this time, which seems to be how the game's going for me this time. Now I have to be extremely careful. Luckily I'm in a slightly quieter part of the river. It'd be absolutely brilliant if I came across a shop here. No, instead I get a storm. Another church. So you could see the current there was pulling me towards that rock. Okay, there's a repair shop. 230. Looks like it's on this side over here. Oh, I can get to that one. So, oh, don't take me away from it. No. Made it. So what do I need? I can make a repair patch. Because I need some major repairs. So there goes, I had those nuts and bolts and I was hoping to use them for an upgrade. Instead I'm going to be using them to majorly patch and repair my raft. And then of course now I can't afford any upgrades. And if I had a gas motor, which is one of the upgrades, you could get gas here as well. There's also gas stations in cities, which are accompanied usually by workbenches that you can use. Alright, let's get to that campsite, and then that's where I'm going to call it a day, because my health is now pretty poor. I'm in pretty rough shape. Oh, come on. If I get that current right, there it goes. So it's pulling me now. Hopefully I won't hit any wolves. Forgot to take advantage of that storm. I'm now dying of hypothermia, so I gotta find the tent. Oh no, this is a city. There's gonna be wolves here. Get out of here, crows. Get out of here. Get out of here. Where's the fire? Mulberries are good. Can eat those and get some water from them. See rabbits and crows, and that usually means wolves. Does this go through? No, it's gated. Alright, Sav, you take care, man. Thanks for hanging with me. Appreciate it. Here comes the night. I'm gonna die of hypothermia if I don't find something. There we go. Oh, there's 2 wolves. come in the fire. I didn't know that. Huh. That's very good to know. You gotta keep that fire alive. I don't know if I can make another bait. Can't. All I can make is a snare. I'm gonna have a little problem here in a minute, dog. No time. Get away from me. Hey, what's up, Ivy Mike? How you doing today? I was just getting ready to sign off, man. But it's been a pretty good stream, so if you want to catch the replay, it's a pretty good game. I think you'll like it. Sorry that you got here at the very end, man. But you know, that's the breaks. I hope you'll watch it on the replay. Alright, man. You have a good day. Anyone else who's watching, I hope you enjoyed the stream, learned a little something about this wonderful game. It is an absolutely marvelous game. It's so much fun to play. So I'll see you next time.